Hello twin flames, welcome to my channel. If you're newer, coming back, and welcome to London. It's a nice day in London. It's clearing up, actually getting pretty sunny. It's definitely colder than it was in Greece, so I'm still getting used to it. But I wanted for you to have a glimpse of the Kensington area where I'm staying. It does create a certain atmosphere for sure. And wanted to do a quick check-in to see where we are with the energies, what's happening right now, what do we need to know. So let's do that. I will start with an oracle card from the Angel Therapy deck. So let's get some advice. I'm still feeling the energies of yesterday's solar eclipse. So, and I mean, it will be with us up till January actually. But right now it's very, very strong, especially if you've already been contemplating a certain relationship, a certain area of your life where you felt like you needed change in how you communicate with others, or the way they communicate with you doesn't work for you, right? This energy is definitely calling for actual changes, right? It's enough talking, time to act on it now. So for feminines, we have twin flame. Duh. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Yes, and for those of you who are watching, if you had doubts for any of this, that you are a twin flame, that you are on this journey, that there will be someone who will be your spiritual partner in this, and this is your confirmation that this is the case. This is warranted, but everything arrives at the divine time. Not to mention that, of course, other times the DMs in their early stages of awakening, of learning, they don't necessarily strike you as somebody deeply spiritual. Most of the time they don't, but doesn't mean that that's not going to change. For masculines, we have, you are a powerful light worker. This is for those masculines who maybe are still also wondering in those early stages that I was just talking about. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings in loving service to the divine, to the universe, to whatever higher power you believe in. It is safe to be powerful. Remember yesterday in the reading we spoke about masculines harmonizing the masculine chakras. And that's part of it, to feel safe and to feel confident, right? That's a big part of it. All right, let's get on with the reading. I'll use the Witch's Tarot today as the main deck. So glad I'm actually inside where I don't have to worry about the wind blowing the cards away. You know, there are always pros and cons to these different settings that I'm in. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. And the clarifiers from Celtic Tarot, or Celtic, some people may call it. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a new beginning that is connected with your spiritual mission. That's for both twins, right? The underlying message. But it is grounded in the physical. So meaning that it's not just you talking about it to a friend, or doing your meditation and prayer practice, right? And maybe people around you stay unaware of what's going on, right? Where you are. This is you shining brightly, going out there, making a difference in the world. And considering that we are now we are almost at the nodal return of Pisces and Virgo, this is going to be a lot about that healing energy that the world needs, that we're going to be bringing in. Feminines, your energy is strength clarified by Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is the strength to step forward, step up, and do the necessary, like perform the necessary action to help, to cleanse, to lift people up, essentially, whoever is needing your help, right? This is not to be an observing person thinking that there's definitely someone better out there to do this job, to help them out, to lead the way, right? This is you now stepping into the leadership role, right? And the courage is coming in. The divine is giving you the courage, right? It's now for you to take it and actually go out there. Courage, by the way, is still, I love this card so much because it's got this, the lion has such a kind face expression, right? And we know that this card ultimately is about taming the beast. It's also, to me, it immediately reminds that strength and courage doesn't mean force. It doesn't mean being brutal or obnoxious, right? It means more than anything, compassion. It means heart, right? True courage comes from the heart. For masculines, we have the shadow side, which is the devil actually in this deck, clarified by Two of Cups. Yeah, so masculines are fighting the devil within. For a lot of them, this is about ending certain karmic situations that they've been in for a long time, right? They are, oops, lost the card. They are preparing for the union, for the connection with their feminine, right? And they want to be worthy of this love. So this is like, they intuitively feel like there is certain business that's unfinished that needs to be finished, right? So more cleansing, more, sorry, I had to pick it up, more of awakening and getting spiritual downloads is happening. They're asking questions, they're better questions this time. And that's why they're getting answers, they're getting enlightened. It's all kind of a chain of events, right? And they start making different choices in life. And that gives like a ripple effect, right? And that brings more insights in a different area of their life. And so the pattern continues. What's the additional question today? Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Hierophant. Yeah, so for the twins, this is a matter of understanding the philosophy, the approach that you're leaning towards and following it. It's not just like everything and everyone, right? We're all leaning to one or another of the techniques, of the frameworks, of the schools of thought, and whatever it is, it's important to understand whatever we are leaning towards, whatever we are drawn towards, right? Our attention is drawn that way. It's important to understand what's the baseline of that school of thought, of that religion, of that philosophy, whatever it is, right? And start embracing it on a deeper level. To me, it's that. Taking steps to understand it better and to follow it through, right? So it's not just like I'm grabbing one idea from here, another idea from there, right? But you're actually building a system of thinking for yourself. It doesn't mean that you are never gonna take on anything from anything else, you know, any other belief systems, but this clearly is your baseline, not for now at least. But it needs to make sense, and it needs to touch upon different aspects of life so that it builds a complete picture, harmonious picture, and helps you, guides you in building your own lifestyle. And also then you can help others with what has worked for you, how have you reached your success, your peace, your healing. For feminines, we have Six of Cups clarified by King of Cups. Yeah, so for the feminines, it's like the process, it's like the relationship actually between the adults and the children. It's the parenting idea. It's how do we raise children, how are those children when they grow up and become adults, how they taking on the world based on that, right? So big parenting topic right now. So maybe in that school of thought, you are guided to look into raising children, how we're passing on the knowledge, how we're supporting them, not controlling them, things like that. What is the discipline about? Sorry guys, sitting on the bed sometimes has its tricky part as well, but this is the best I got right now. So for masculines, we see the King of Wands clarified by Queen of Swords. Yeah, it's the air and fire coupling. Both masculine energies, by the way. So this is for the masculine to understand, and of course feminine and masculine too, in terms of the queen and the king. So masculines are learning in all of this teaching not to go to the extreme, right? But learn to work with different energies, masculine and feminine, fire and earth, why not, right? Embracing both the intuitive guidance and knowledge and the passion and the drive to move forward, and you know, for the truth to win at the end of the day. That's what I'm hearing for some. It's like a noble knight, you know, that I know that this action is justified, I'm fighting for the good, for all people, and the good needs to win. Something along those lines. How the feminine see in the connection at this time? The Hanged Man, clarified by Page of Swords. So they know that there is some communication that needs to happen between the two for things to move forward. Right now, it doesn't seem to be in the cards. Both twins are going through a lot, revisiting, rethinking, redetermining their life in general, right? And it doesn't necessarily immediately goes into, okay, so what does it mean in my relationship with this person, or how I'm seeing my love life or something, right? So it's a process, really. It's now in progress, but the feminine understands that there have been some big changes recently because of the energies, because of the big transits, and of course specific events relevant for each specific couple of twins. So it's like, okay, we can't carry on exactly the same way as we used to, right? So at some point we need to talk about it, right? At some point soon, right? But it's about taking time and, you know, also embracing this new perspective that you've gotten. So it doesn't seem just like, okay, today I decided I'm gonna do things differently, right? But you can actually, in the conversation, you can explain why you're seeing things differently now. Where did the change come from? How is it justified, at least from your point of view? So it's not just a whim, but it's something that you've come to as a conclusion, you know, based on the lessons and the wisdom that you received. For masculines, how they see in the connection. Ace of Swords, clarified by Page of Wands. Masculines definitely want to express some kind of new passion of theirs, something that they've discovered for themselves that they're either really good at or they're just really, really passionate about it. And they want to share with the feminines. But they understand that when that comes about, then those need to be more conversation about other things. And that may not be as simple as just talking about this new passion of yours that you found. So they are taking their time with it, but ultimately they know that it's just a matter of time before more truth is revealed in the connection, and the twins can enjoy more emotional intimacy with each other. That's what I'm getting here. Very important. Okay, I am gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And until next time.